Hi Aquarius, welcome to your August 2023 tarot reading. I'm Kate Smith-Kors. I'm a Reiki master and a tarot intuitive, and these are the messages for you. This is your collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I know that this setup looks a bit different than what you normally see. I am recording from home, so just bear with me. Hopefully everything will go smooth. It is actually nighttime when I'm recording, so I don't know if you're going to hear the crickets in the background because I have the window open. It feels so nice. And then I'm sure you're also going to hear my animals in the background, so just try to ignore all the background stuff going on. But anyway, I wanted to start off with some lighter notes to head into your August reading. So let's start out with an affirmation. And your affirmation that I pulled is, I am in control. And I love the paper airplane on this. It's like you're creating something with your life right now. It's like it's being formed or molded into something, and you have more control in it than maybe you even think you do. So the back of this card says, you are seated in the cockpit of your life, and you serve as its brave and fearless pilot. If you experience turbulence, remember your position at the controls and adjust accordingly to navigate through any trials and tribulations with ease. You have full command of your destiny. So I think that Spirit's trying to remind you or let you know that you have more control than you think you do in some type of situation, especially if you're in a situation that feels like maybe you're lacking control or things are out of your control. I think that you, at least if nothing else, you have control over what you think and how you feel and how you allow others to make you feel. You're more in control than you realize. So moving on, we have purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So if you've been wondering something lately, is this job or this relationship or this situation meant for me? Look a little bit deeper inside your soul, and without even having to think about it, what is the first initial gut instinct? What is your heart telling you? So these cards here are from the Oracle of the Fairies, in case you are interested. I am going to put a link in the description box with a bunch of affiliate links of all the card decks I'm using. So if any of them really stand out, you're like, yes, I want to get this for myself, you'll at least know what decks I used. So, why does this look so out of focus? I don't know. Hopefully it'll clear itself up. I'm sorry about the quality of all of this recording at this point. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. If you're questioning something in your life, you're not sure which direction to go. This is something that I love to do is, if it's a yes or no question, think of a yes or no question and then flip a coin. If you're disappointed in the way the coin lands, or if you're disappointed in the response, then choose the opposite, because that's going to be where your heart is pulling you, right? If you're disappointed in one of the options, then you don't really want that. So that might be a good thing to consider if you were questioning if something is meant for you or not. And then we also have ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. So if you have been struggling with something, definitely ask for help. I love how this card has the feathers here. So you might be seeing feathers, and that's definitely your sign that your angels are with you. Ask and you shall receive. When I see 911 on the clock, that is my spiritual angelic 911 call, right? If I need anything when I see that number on the clock, I know to ask for it, pray for it, and my angels will be there and they will come through for me no matter what. So figure out what your angelic 911 call is. Even it can be any time of the day, but it maybe if you see certain angel numbers, maybe that's your reminder that you have angelic assistance. You can ask for help. And then I think this is also reminding you that you have a lot of people that have your back, and you can ask your support team who are here in the earth realm, your actual people, you can ask them for help too. Okay. So don't forget about that. And then a third one popped out. I was only asking for 2, but this one came out as well, and it says journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. So you could be taking a vacation in the month of August, or maybe you're just getting back from a vacation. But it feels like you're on the go, on the move, if nothing else. Somebody might be inviting you to do something that's kind of last minute that you weren't anticipating doing, even if it's like a day trip somewhere. Maybe you and some of your friends are going to go to a festival or something like that. It feels like there's something fun and impromptu that could be coming up, but I do feel like you're going to have a fairly busy schedule in the month of August. Now I'm going to move on to see what is a potential challenge. What is a potential challenge for Aquarius? Potential challenge for Aquarius. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the top of this card says delays, blocks, lack of passion, lack of energy, hesitancy, creative blocks. So what this is saying is that you might be finding yourself not as passionate or not as excited as as you once were about something. I'm getting caught up on my words. I feel like there might be a little bit of confusion there too. Like something was really fun and exciting in the past, and now it's starting to kind of fade a little bit, or you're not finding it as fun as you once did. You also might be so busy that you're finding it hard to regain your energy. It's kind of like you get done with one thing and you're immediately on to the next. So just be aware of like what you're committing to so that you don't run yourself ragged, right? You don't want to be overcommitting. Especially since we have the Devil and the 8 of Swords, because this is like you've gotten into something that you feel really bound by. This is some type of situation or person that feels more controlling than maybe you initially realized. This Devil card is about the chains that bind us. Did you recently sign a contract and now you're kind of like, whoa, what did I just do? I feel like I was pressured into doing this, or I feel like maybe I didn't fully pay attention to all the details, and now I'm in a situation where I feel like there's no flexibility or wiggle room. The Devil card could also represent a Capricorn coming into your life, or maybe they're already here, and I feel like you might have potential conflict, potential challenge with a Capricorn in the month of August. But the top of this card says oppression, addiction, obsession, dependency, excess, powerlessness, and limitations. So yeah, it's like a situation or a person is causing you to feel quite limited, or maybe like you're lacking your power. You're not feeling as empowered as you once were for some reason. And then with the 8 of Swords, it says trapped, restricted, victimized, paralyzed, helpless, powerless, imprisoned. Honestly, I wish the words at the top of these cards, like I love this deck, but I wish the words were a little bit bigger, especially because the lighting in this room that I'm in right now is not very good. And this camera is not wanting to focus, so it's really not helping things. No, that shifted it a little bit. That helped with the focus, I suppose. Okay, we'll go with this. I'm so sorry that the first part of your video was so blurry, but I am not redoing it. Okay. Going back to the Eight of Swords. Thinking about these are minor arcana, right? So this is shorter term energy. These are shorter setbacks, shorter challenges. The Devil card is be careful of any contracts that you're signing or things that you're committing yourself to that could be long term, that could have long term repercussions, right? I feel like it's a potential challenge. Like you're wanting to commit to something, but you're going to end up feeling restricted. Okay. So just really watch what you accept or allow into your life or sign up for. Okay. It might lead you to feeling less like this is really good for me and more like this is restrictive, and like I almost feel like you're taking on kind of a victim mentality at this point. Okay. And so now I am pulling from the Rebel deck, which is a little bit rough, but this is going to help you to maybe give you the kick in the butt that you need to get out of this challenge. How can you get out of this challenge? So this does have swearing in it, so brace yourself. Be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Agreed. Once you express gratitude for all of the beautiful things that you have in your life, then you will show spirit that you're ready for even more beautiful things. So it's time to express the gratitude for what you do appreciate and love in your life. That way spirit can fill in any gaps with even more abundance in whatever form is important to you. This one's a little rough. Fuck. Shit is about to get real. You need your people around you. There's some type of situation where I think you were feeling excited about it at first, and now you're a little bit disappointed. You're a little bit like, this is too much. It's not as freeing as I thought it was going to be. I'm not as passionate about this. And so I feel like you're on the cusp of some type of big decision, and I feel like you're going to choose. There's some of you who are choosing to back out of a contract, out of a relationship, out of a situation that you're in. Yeah. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. You're going to need something that's going to get you calm, grounded, centered, so that you're not getting consumed by the potential emotional stress that's going on. And then we have drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So I feel like some of you could also be holding yourself back because of your ego. Like you don't want to look bad. And part of that is also keeping yourself in a situation where you feel victimized, where you feel small. But backing out of it is potentially a hit to the ego. I don't want to look like I'm backing out. I don't want to look like I'm letting this person down, because then I'm going to look bad, right? And our ego doesn't want that. So sometimes our ego can make us play it small, hold us back, because we are afraid of disappointing others, because we don't want to look bad. And that loud noise that you just heard in the background, that was my dog knocking down one of my tarot decks. So normally if like a phone rings, or there's a siren in the background, or there's some loud noise that happens, usually that's a sign from spirit that that's an important message. So be careful of how you're people pleasing as well. Are you maintaining your sense of self, Or are you too concerned with how others are going to view you and your situation? So just something to think about. Now I want to dive in a little bit into, we're going to go into relationship, love, family situations, and then we're going to go into career, money, finances. So to talk about love life, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's a relationship, whether it be a partnership or maybe you're married to this person, maybe this is a friendship, or it could even be, again, with a family member. There's something that's a lot harder work than you had originally anticipated. And it might take a longer time than anticipated to manifest the type of relationship that you're looking for. And then we have the Death card, death, rebirth. It's number 13. And this is about a big change, transition, transformation that's happening. It's the ending of one thing and the beginning of something else. So what could be happening is there could be a relationship ending. Some of you could be ending a relationship for sure. Especially because we have the Nine of Pentacles right after this. And the Nine of Pentacles is a more independent feeling. Even if you're not completely ending a relationship or friendship, I think that you are taking the lead role in your life again, and you're focusing on you and your self-care, because we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is about rest and rejuvenation. This is about the self-care. In the Neoteric deck, this one here, the Three of Swords happens to be on the bottom. That's maybe not my favorite card, but it does show a lot of healing. So the fact that this is on the bottom, and now there's a plane flying overhead. So yeah, there could be some heartbreak in the month of August for you. Something that's hard to handle, hard to go through, but necessary, okay? So there's somebody, I think that there's a relationship that you're grieving. You know, this could be a parental relationship that you're grieving. The loss of somebody, you know, you could have had somebody pass away recently, and so you're grieving them. But I strongly encourage you to take the time that you need to heal from this. You're doing a lot of inner work. You're doing a lot of growth. You're working on yourself, and you have come so far. And just remember that you don't need somebody else to be complete. You know, if there is a relationship ending, you don't need somebody else to complete you. And I don't know why, but I'm just realizing on this deck that this is kind of like a cauldron back there. I love that. Some of you might be diving into herbalism or I was going to say witchcraft, but you might have witchy tendencies. I love how there's herbs drying up there. So you could be going for a holistic approach to your mental and emotional health. If you were previously on like prescription medications, you could be trying a holistic approach. I'm not encouraging you to do that. I'm not a doctor, but I'm saying some of you could be making that choice in the month of August. So now let's dive into money, finances, career. Money, finances, career for Aquarius. So again, these messages might not resonate for everybody, but take what does resonate, leave the rest for everybody else. So the King of Pentacles is wanting to pop up. I feel like you guys financially are coming into a place where you're feeling more solid and secure and stable. I love the King of Pentacles, especially when it comes to finances. This is stability. This is maturity, right? You're not at the point where you're like spending just to spend. It's like you have got this under control. I'm actually just now like looking at my in my bedroom. I see how do I say it? Molding, I guess, trim. That's what I'm seeing, a piece of trim. And part of the grain of the wood looks like this baby bird. And it's actually looking like a baby penguin. So I don't know if penguins have some type of significance. I don't know what their spiritual meaning is, but penguin, it could also be an owl. So if there's an owl maybe that has a special significance, then, you know, that's another message for you. Okay, but with career finances, you could also be taking the lead role in some capacity. I don't know. I don't see that for a lot of you, just like maybe a couple of you with that King of Pentacles. And it doesn't feel like you're super bossy towards other people. I feel like you would be like the laid back boss. But you would also be the boss that's like very hardworking and gets shit done. We have the Strength card. Spirit's reminding you to be patient with something here regarding finances. You're in this for the long haul. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, they're some of the most patient MFers in the tarot because they're the ones that are the most committed. They're the ones that are doing the hard work, the labor. So some of you could be laborers, like actually doing physical labor for your job. And then, or there could be somebody who is very important in your love life and financial life. Maybe they support you financially, like maybe it's your partner or something. They could be an earth sign or they could be a laborer. But with the Strength card, this is about patience and about empathy. So be kind to yourself, speak loving words to yourself, and look at the relationship that you have with money. How do you speak about money? So if you haven't heard of, I don't know what exactly it's called, but just your relationship with money, I would look deeper into that because there's a lot of people who are very knowledgeable on how you should word how do I say this? Because I'm having a hard time saying it. How you speak about money is very important, and how you treat money. So that might be an important aspect here too. And then we have the Wheel card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is blessings coming in. This is good things coming in. This is good luck. So I'm not encouraging you to gamble. I'm just seeing the kind of like it looks like kind of coins going down there and then the dice. So if, you know, maybe if you don't normally play the lottery, this would be the week to, or the month to. I'm not saying you're going to win, but if I got this card for myself in money and finances, I might at least play like the Powerball or something. You know, why not? But if you have a gambling addiction, absolutely not. I'm not encouraging that shit. That shit ruins lives. So, yeah. If you have a problem, then stay away from it. This doesn't feel bad at all. This feels really good. King of Pentacles, Strength, the Wheel. I think that there is long-term money coming in. Like something's going to be coming in that maybe you've been anticipating for a while, or it's like finally. That's kind of the energy or the words that I'm hearing when I'm seeing these cards together is finally I'm getting paid for this thing. And the Two of Swords was on the back of the deck, so I wanted to point that out. And then the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is about opportunity. So I think that after this money comes in, you're going to feel less like back and forth. Should I spend this money? Should I not? I think that things will be more stable, and I think that you're going to feel more energized too. So that all feels really good. I'm going to pull one last card from the Crystal Spirits Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, just to see what final message you have. And I do want to say that if you are enjoying these messages, if they're resonating, comment your name below. You can be entered to win a free 5 to 10 minute reading with me. And I'm going to announce the winner of that in the end of next month's video. So check out the September video to see if you won a free reading. All you have to do is comment your name below. Also, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. So, and hit the bell for notifications. That way you can know when I post next month's video to see if you're the winner and to get next month's messages too, because you don't want to miss out on those. So we have pyrite, number 45. 45 condenses down to the number 9. 9 in numerology to me is about transitions, endings, transformations too that happen within our lives that eventually is going to lead to a new beginning. So there could be some type of end here happening, a significant ending in your life in the month of August, especially since we had that death card show up. But anyway, pyrite, the essential meaning, inherent value, knowing your worth, self-appreciation, genuine abundance, and prosperity within. Yes. Throughout the ages, humans have sought the gems of the earth, the crystals whose beauty delighted the eye and whose powers could aid them in their quest to achieve a sense of safety and abundance. They recognize the intrinsic value of these gifts from nature, and when pyrite spirit appears, you are meant to appreciate the abundance that the conscious universe has provided, an abundance of opportunities, resources, support, and most importantly, love. A scarcity mentality will prevent you from seeing all that is available to you, and you are called now to offer thanks for the myriad gifts you have been given to help you achieve balance. As you take your healing journey, you will find it easier and easier to recognize that you will always have what you need. Abundance awaits as you ready yourself to claim it. The conscious universe has your back. What you need will not be denied you at this time, so open yourself to receiving it by practicing appreciation. And you got, in one of these Rebel deck cards, you got the gratitude card. You need to be grateful. And that's definitely what this is talking about. Gratitude, showing the love and the support and feeling so happy for all the blessings is going to lead to even more abundance in your life. There is a relationship and a prosperity message here, which I'm going to get into. The relationship message says, Pyrite Spirit has a clear message for you. Observe and appreciate the inherent value in your experiences and relationships. Those small moments of joy as you interact with the ones you love, those people around you who offer you support. Do you stop to appreciate the cumulative effects of your relationships with those who enhance your life? Today is a perfect day to do so. And as you look at the inherent value of things, notice the wealth of wisdom you are gaining as a result of the variety of experiences with a diversity of people. Pay attention to whether your relationships have inherent value. Are some simply ones you have accumulated, perhaps even starting to detract from your life? If they have no inherent value, let them go, for you are meant to experience relationships rich in love and support. So again, I think that there might be a relationship, friendship, some type of connection ending in the month of August. It is not serving you anymore. It is not making you feel fulfilled anymore, and it feels like it's holding you back. So let that shit go, honey. Okay. The prosperity message. Prosperity shows up in different forms. Do you see and appreciate the inherent value in what you own, enjoy, and experience? Pyrite Spirit, also known as Fool's Gold, reminds us that there is great value in many aspects of life, not just the material. This crystal spirit is here to draw your attention to all that is available to you, support, love, and resources to build upon. You don't have to do it all by yourself, for the conscious universe is your ally and wants you to experience prosperity. The road sometimes gets a little wonky, but only because you are being called to consider the riches you may be overlooking in your quest for more. Find the inherent value in what is yours, the memories, experiences, and situations that have brought you here to the brink of a breakthrough, if you are willing to practice appreciation. Move away from the externally imposed systems of valuation and what others find worthy to determine and appreciate what is valuable to you. So Don't be paying attention to what other people are looking for. Pay attention to what you're looking for, what makes you happy, not about what other people find to make them happy, okay? Pyrite Spirit will show you how much you have and are manifesting to co-create your most abundant life. Yes. So I hope these messages resonated, friends. This is by far the longest reading that I've done for the month of August out of all the signs. And maybe I felt like I needed to compensate subconsciously because the beginning of your video was blurry and there were things going wrong, and I'm so sorry, but I know you'll forgive me. Don't forget to comment your name below so that you can have the opportunity to win the free 5 to 10 minute reading. I will announce the winner at the end of September video, and I'll let you know how to get that reading from me. And also like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, book your personal reading. If you're like, yes, I'm ready for my reading now, I cannot wait until the September video, book on crystallizewithkate.com. I also offer Reiki healings. These can be done at a distance, as well as the tarot readings. And I also have an online shop where I make jewelry, and I can even custom make bracelets. You can check me out on TikTok or Facebook at Crystallize with Kate. All right, y'all, have a beautiful month.